Okay, so let's get into it. We've got a really fascinating deep dive today, and this one was actually inspired by a listener who asked about something we hear a lot.
Right. They were asking about GLP-1 agonists.
Exactly. People often call them slimming pens, and the question was about using them for severe high blood pressure, especially when it's combined with obesity.
And that gets to the heart of our mission today. We really need to explore if these drugs, like Wegovy or Mounjaro, actually do lower blood pressure.
And crucially, is that effect only because of the weight loss? Because that's what everyone seems to think.
It's the common assumption that it's all just a simple equation. You lose weight, your blood pressure gets better, but we want to see if there's a deeper physiological mechanism at play.
Okay, so just for context, we're talking about these GLP-1 agonists.
Oh.
In Taiwan, there are, what, 6 approved formulations?
That's right. Delivered through a subcutaneous injection, like a pen. But yeah, the conventional wisdom is that any BP benefit is 100% tied to fat loss.
So what does the data actually say?
Well, the data is pretty compelling, and it really challenges that idea. The short answer is yes, they absolutely do lower blood pressure.
How much are we talking?
So there's research on semaglutide. Over 68 weeks, users saw their blood pressure drop by an average of 4.8 millimillimeter HD.
Wow, that's not a small number.
It's a significant drop, and that was alongside about a 15% reduction in BMI. And you have to remember, obesity is a huge factor here. It's present in up to, I think, 91% of patients with really difficult to treat hypertension.
Okay, but there's the big question again. If you lose 15% of your body weight, wouldn't you kind of expect your blood pressure to drop anyway?
You would, and that's the key insight. The research is showing that the blood pressure lowering effect seems to be independent of just glucose control. And, critically, it's not solely driven by weight loss.
Wait, really?
Yes. While weight loss is definitely the most important piece of the puzzle, our sources point to at least 5 other mechanisms happening at the same time.
5. I honestly just assumed it was all about caloric restriction.
Yeah.
So you're saying there are other things going on under the hood?
Exactly. This is what debunks that single mechanism myth. The first one, for example, is all about improving your vascular health.
How does that work?
It directly acts on the endothelial cells, which are, the lining of your blood vessels. It improves their function, and that leads to vasodilation.
Which is just a fancy way of saying the blood vessels relax and get wider.
Precisely. It eases the pressure from the inside. Direct pressure relief.
Okay, that's amazing. And I think I remember reading something about fluid balance, too. Kidneys are flushing out more salt and water.
Exactly. So it's like the drug is boosting the body's own natural pressure regulation system.
So it's already a 2-for-1 deal. What about hormones?
That's the third one. It actually inhibits the RAAS, the renin-angiotensin-aldosterone system.
Which is a system designed to raise blood pressure, right?
It's a major pathway for raising it, yes.
Yeah.
So by putting the brakes on that system, you get another powerful antihypertensive effect.
And there's still one more, the brain.
Yes, the brain signaling. This might be the most fascinating part. The GLP-1 receptors are actually found in parts of the brain that regulate blood pressure, like the hypothalamus and the brainstem.
So it's working directly inside your head to kind of reset your baseline pressure.
That's a great way to put it. It's a systemic overhaul, not just a gut-level thing.
Wow. The complexity is just incredible. But of course, with any powerful tool like this, there has to be a reality check. We have to talk about the side effects.
We absolutely do. And they're not trivial. The common ones are mainly gastrointestinal nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, stomach pain.
And less common.
Things like dizziness or fatigue. And you should be aware of the rare but really serious risks like pancreatitis, inflammation of the gallbladder, or even thyroid tumors.
And this is so crucial for anyone listening who might be considering this. The sources are really clear on this point.
Yeah.
These drugs are an amazing tool,